Hello Space Adventurers, I'm Colonel Failure and welcome back to the Corporatus Titanica Canarcanisnas here in Industries of Titan, and the weather has just cleared up. Let's have a quick look at the pollution. Yeah, that's horrible. Good. Well, that's fine. That's okay. No, it's okay. As long as I don't keep my population too near the pollution, they won't all die. Yet. Later, probably. Now, since you've been gone, we've upgraded the energy plant. That's now level 2. Boom. And we've got 3 energy left over. Steady on. We've also got ourselves an energy depot that is gradually filling up. That's nice. I built myself a conversion centre, which made everybody happy, because that now gives me the ability to have 15 employees. 15 employees, please. 15 employees. Just employ me up there, people. Well, okay, well, it'll work when it can be bothered, I suppose. And that's all grand. It means that I've got 10 seats available in the colony, so we'll fill them on up. There's another 4 coming in. That's good. I've got 6 grand in the bank. My influence is doing okay. I've spent all the money that I had available on unlocking absolutely everything. So we'll build a bit of everything in this episode and then press on to get to the mineral node, which will be very exciting indeed. Right, the first thing I'm tempted to build is this council monument, which is super duper, but it's got an energy cost of 8, which is flipping extortionate. But it will give me extra influence. Yes. That's probably quite helpful. I've got a good amount of influence at the moment, and it's building up, and I haven't really got much to spend it on, other than taking over new bits of city. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm quite enjoying taking over new bits of city. That's working out well for me. But I don't have an urgent need. Let's put it that way. Hold on, 8. I've got space for 6. Oh no, that is 6. Take it. Fill her up. Yeah, let's get the full colony operational there. Meanwhile, I possibly ought to be doing some more stuff in my factory, but right now I don't need to. That all seems to be working out just fine. Yeah, I've got a bit of everything. Have I got a fuel silo? I'm not entirely sure that I do. I've got a storage facility. That's tasteful. Yeah, look at all this stuff that I've got now. It's brilliant. I am going to need another gun turret. That's for sure. So we'll slap this in. Ooh, where would be good? Here. That's where would be good. And I probably ought to build another power plant because we're going to need it. And investing all of my hope, faith, and dreams into one power plant being able to run the show without, falling over at some point, I think is optimism, borderline futility, and poor sense. So we'll get one of those built as well. Let's up the tempo here. The other thing that I'm going to need is to expand my sphere of influence down in this direction, because at present can't quite... That's not it. This is the one you want. Can't quite get to my mineral node. No. So we'll get some surveying on the go, because that's always a giggle. And then we'll continue to press on forwards here. Yeah. And now the weather's really kicked off. It's disgusting. But what we're doing... Other than that, is we're looking for these rebel camps, of which there are 5. Now, I figure that by gradually tearing up the city, eventually we will stumble upon them. But then what? I don't know. I don't know then what. No, I've generally no idea. I mean, it's very hard to say for sure. Come on, put someone in there, and I'll tell you what, we'll upgrade it at the same time, because That's a shrewd piece of thinking. Might as well go for the good stuff from the get-go, so that we can absolutely hammer anyone who decides to try and get in our way. Right, now, what's the power situation? And it all comes down to the jugglage of power as you continue to expand. Yeah, still at 54. We've got our energy plant here, right? Go on, get a homeboy on board there. That's the other thing, they all need homeboys in order to operate as well. He says he needs fuel at the moment, but actually what he needs is an employee who will then stock him up with fuel. I think. Pretty sure we're using the right... No, we've got a fuel shortage. well, all right. Well, look, let's upgrade the fuel turbine. I mean, that's going to make everybody suffer for a little while, but we do have a couple of fuel tanks kicking around, so, you know, that should... it'll be a short-term blip in power availability, nothing more severe than that. There you go. See, look, it's almost done already. Almost done. There it is. Take scaffolding down, and kaboom. And then we've got a surplus again, and everything's wonderful. On the power situation, we've now got 13 as a surplus. I should say so. Right, okay, now, that hasn't expanded my range this way anymore, so I'm going to build myself yet another command centre. I mean, I say yet another, it's only 3 that we've got now. Right, what do you got there? 2 red artifacts. Thank you very much, I'll have those. What have you got? No red artifacts. Well, you suck then, don't you? And this one? 2 red artifacts, thank you very much. Yeah, minerals I seem to be okay with for the time being, although my ongoing generation thereof is not proving to be magnificent. Let's stick a lad on there for a bit. Let's hoover that lot up. Yeah, no, it's all good. We're definitely going to get there in the next few minutes, I would have thought. And we've got an enemy attack inbound. Right, what is not protected? This needs some kind of alert noise. Now, maybe it had one, and I was simply jabbering away while that alert noise was going off. But frankly, some kind of whoop whoop, enemies inbound whoop whoop kind of deal would have worked out quite nicely. Anyway, this time around we're going to burrow when we get to 30 seconds remaining. And you think you're outside the power grid? Okay, well I'll build another flipping power pylon then. Or we upgrade the one that's here already. Alright, dose it. Not sure how smart that was. We've got 9 minutes. As long as they get this upgraded, like, pronto, we should be fine. Because it's taken me gun offline. Which I'm not overly thrilled about, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll weather the storm masterfully. Pretty sure. I've got a reasonable level of certainty that the storm will be. There we are. Weathering the storm is what's going to occur here. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Right. Okay. Damage per shot, 1 hull point. Well, you're upgraded now. Why would you not do more damage than that? I'm going to upgrade you some more. Go again. Yeah. No, let's turn you into a proper big dog, and see if that tells Charlie Danger to get gone and to pack his luggage and put it in the back of the Volvo and drive out of town. Anyway, that's coming up. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's rate of fire that it affects. That's certainly possible. Obviously, being early access, they could introduce more variety on this stuff later on. But for now, I mean, look at the size of that turret. It's ridiculous. Yes. Abso-flippin-lutely. Oh, I see. That's the amount of ammo it's got. Ah. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I get it. All right. Fine. You apparently have no energy. Well, that's not true, is it? Because you're not in range of that. Have I got time to... Yeah, upgrade it. Go on. Max this bad boy. Frankly, I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't maxed already. Claim this. Yeah, 5 red artifacts. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Now, I mean, I'm starting to spread a little bit thin in this direction. Just purely to get to the mineral node. Oh, look, we've got a bit more vision. Can we see any bandits? Nope, but if we survey all this stuff, maybe they hide in the ruins. That's certainly possible. Right, what's in the grid? We're using 66 of 73. That's perfectly healthy. The grid is now larger, but not quite large enough. But we do have the ability to take over the mining area here. And yeah, despite the fact there are bandits inbound, I'm going to get this being built. Oh, can you build more than one? Oh, you only flipping can. Right, I'm going to build 2 of them. I don't care how much they cost. Yeah, that's totally going to happen. Right, now, once we're down to 1 minute well, once we're down to 30 seconds, we'll hit the burrow button. And that should get everyone into safety before Captain Dropship turns up and starts getting all rowdy. Well, at least that's the theory. Right, Ruins 2. Yeah, let's claim it and then salvage it. Would they, you know, they much like a sandworm attack. We don't stop working just because there's a sandworm in the area. Oh no, we work right up to the last second, and then possibly even beyond that. Right, 59 seconds. Okay, right. Let's go for 45 seconds as burrow time. There we go. Okay, everybody. You'll be safe down there. Now, I would say that was all my critical buildings out of the way, but it's not. It's only some of my critical buildings that are now secure beneath hatches. But the interesting thing about it is, as well as you can get the dedicated buildings to look after your power and your fuel and all of that kind of business, you also have the ability to stick it inside other buildings, which is pretty cunning. So you could have you could use a factory as an emergency kind of catch-all, stop the bandits kind of situation, kind of thing. You know, in case your critical facilities get taken out, you've still got something local that can handle any trouble. Right, where are they coming from? Oh, I'm ready for you. I've got guns, big guns, and several of them. Where are you? Come on. Come on, you must be around. We're unburrowing soon. And I left it quite late this time. What's that? That looks mysterious. Any sign of them? Here they come. Oh, boy, did you choose the wrong way to come. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to end quite poorly for you, Chief. Go on, mate. Have him. Yeah, go on. Feel free to open fire anytime you like. Anytime you like. I mean, your tracking's good, obviously, but what we're really hoping for here is open fire. I mean, that first salvo was terrific, but, you know, give it large. Don't stand on ceremony. I think you've probably got a clean shot. Okay, we're unburrowing again. That's not helpful. You can't even see it. It's directly overhead, you ruddy clown. Look, he's shooting up my command center, and that's not making me happy. Oi, you, kill this. What did I even pay the money for? Huh? No, that's it. Go on, rinse it. Blow it up. Go on, trustworthy gun. That's the fella. Right. Good. I'll tell you what there, gun captain. You and I are going to be having some flipping words. Alright, okay. Get everything fixed, please, team. There you go. Repairs enacted. Oh, there's another one! Oh, he took out something. Oh, it was another command whatnot. They're clearly keen on taking out my command whatnots as an order of priority. I'll repair that. Okay, all right. Okay, lots more guns. That's what you're telling me here. Fine. Put the command whatnot back in, and we'll upgrade it this time. Oh, you can't because there's some rubbish there. All right. Well, when the rubbish has been cleared, we'll plop it in back there, and everybody will be satisfied. I suspect with all that kind of thing. Right. The mine's up. Assign a person. All right. That's very exciting because in theory, this should lead to a situation where we now have an unholy amount of minerals being generated. The only thing I wonder is whether this, the minerals that it gathers, has to be output back to base, and therefore that we need a little worker to do that. Now, one of the things that they've got on their roadmap for future development is transport, which says to me, yes, they do need somewhere to put it, and your storage is full. Right. Okay. Right. Well, that's easy enough to solve. We'll just slap a storage facility next door. What's the problem? Why can't I? I haven't got enough minerals. Why don't we take some of the minerals out of the mine? That could work, couldn't it? Couldn't that work? Wouldn't that be a thing that would be helpful? Now, this is very much stuffing all of my eggs into one mine-shaped basket. But at the same time, it means that these two should be able to just absolutely rinse it and get a ton of materials in no time at all. So I should never have a situation where I don't have the cheddar to get things done. That's how we doing? We up to 30? We're up to 30. Right, slap that in there. Right, and then I'll upgrade it as the need arises. Right, we need some more peoples. I've got flipping tons of bunk beds available, but nobody's sleeping in them at the moment. So you know, make that happen. I've got 17 grand and nothing to spend it on. Well, I mean, it's obviously it's better to have 17 grand and nothing to spend it on than need 17 grand and not have it. Yeah, that's philosophy, that is. Right, tell me your jobs. Seven blokes working on construction jobs, three jobs to move resources, 2 to salvage ruins, 12 to clean up waste. Alright, shall I let you just catch up a little bit before I issue my next swathe of instruction? And then presumably you'd like me to hire some more lads. Yeah, I rather think that's probably going to be helpful. Okay, fine. Lads, there we go, 6 of them. Yep, and another 2. Yeah. Right, 8 more lads. Now, they don't do me any favours. I've got to convert them first, but that'll do for starters. If we upgrade the conversion centre, which will cost me another 4 isotopes, which is why I've set Johnny Isotope on the isotope task there, then you know that could be helpful as well, right? Yeah, could be. I'm very disappointed in you, Sentry Gun. You were a catastrophic waste of everything. I mean, your opening shot was wonderful. And you know, fair play to you, enough respect and things with regard to the opening shot. But after that, no, it was a big washout. So if you'd like to sort that out, that'd be brilliant. I've got to spend 18 grand on something. Do you want anything? Is there anything I can buy for you? How much space have I got left? Oh, I missed it. We'll have that one. Yeah, no, I can't buy you anything, apparently. Okay, what about the council? Council, do you need anything? I've got money. Like, you know, loads of it. We could buy ourselves some... yes, buy some isotopes, because I'm waiting for those at the moment. Alright, yeah, give me a couple of them, and I'll give you some credits. You give me some of the good stuff back. Alright. I mean, it's a drop in the ocean, frankly. I mean, presumably there will be something of a cash-using nature that appears later in the game's development, but it isn't there right now. Right, now, this storage facility, in theory, you would think that my workers would quite merrily just carry stuff to this store here. And we can filter it. So if we told it not to do... get off. No, it doesn't want to play. But why not? Go very no, it's not interested. Alright. So what you're telling me is this menu's just a little bit not quite working. No. Maybe if I go real quick. Alright, try it. Yeah! Ha-ha! Right, that's one. Get the other one. No, try again. Tanya! Just come here. Gotcha. Right, there we are. You've just got it's a reflex test. I'm not entirely sure how that ties into the lore of the game. But there it is anyway. Now then, where are these flaming bandits coming from? Because I want to kill them a lot. And that would be... I mean, there's rocks over here. Maybe they live out near the rocks. Maybe they do. Right, get my command centre back up again. And this time we'll upgrade it a bit. Also, while we're about it, let's get another energy pylon in. Yep. Really? Does it have to be that close? No, you can go there. Alright, yep, get that in. Alright, and flipping minerals. I'm forever low on minerals. Well, actually, the bigger problem is that I'm low on dudes. With more dudes, I could probably get some minerals on the go. Upgrades. Yes, please. Yes, what do you need from me? You need another isotope. Well, there's one here. If someone goes to pick it up, we can use it. But I suspect they've all been drafted onto some other flipping caper. Yeah, 8 of them working on one job. Never mind that. We've also got a lot of waste to clean up at the moment. Never mind that. Just get a flipping shake on, will you? because you know, progress requires that we get a flipping shake on. And I suspect quite strongly they're not going to come with 2 dropships next time. They're going to come with 3. Now, I reckon we can handle 3 if I can get my minerals moving and actually get stuff built suitably quickly. Right, slap this one in here. That gives us some additional coverage. I think we'll only bother going for level 2. I think level 3... I mean, we didn't see it firing particularly, so it's hard to say for sure, but there you go, stick one in here as well. That's water, sir. You can't build on that. Why not? Alright, hang on, what's this? Yeah, claim it. Yeah, salvage it. Right. You've just issued another job. Stop issuing jobs. You will make so much more progress if you don't issue jobs every 10 seconds. Oh, hush. Right. Why is this residential block empty? That's interesting. Why has my population limit dropped from 13 down to 7? 8. What have I taken offline? Oh, that's something I don't have an answer to. Yeah, what's gone offline? I had 13 capacity a minute ago. What's this? That's a turret. Okay. Have I issued an upgrade order? I don't think I did. Residential level 1. Energy state. The energy station is only offline because there's no one living in there. And it's got 0 or 5 in there. Am I upgrading an energy pod? No. That's juiced. There's juice in here. What's your problem? Nope, I don't rightly know. No, because it's because this isn't working. All right, well, hold on, we'll turn it off, right? And then we'll turn it back on again. That works for almost anything else, you know. But not this time. No, not this time. Okay, all right, well, look, recruit another dude. Have we got a recruiting dude? No, it's not taking me seriously. Okay, that's very peculiar. We've almost maxed the grid again. All right, well, look, we'll just we'll upgrade one. There you go, do it. No, I don't quite understand what is occurring. Everybody's running off batteries. I think we'll be okay because we've got quite a lot of battery power these days. We've just got to get, there you go, we've got the resource in. Now just get that upgraded and we'll be grand. Yeah, that's the chance you've got to take there, you know, in upgrading your key power generation facilities. You are going to turn everything off temporarily. There we go. Right, tons of power again. That's come back online, and our population's popped back up. Strange. Nope, don't understand. Never mind. Let's call it a quirk. Yeah, it's definitely not you doing anything wrong. Right, we are at a +2 fuel surplus now. Okay, fine. There's nobody on there. We don't want it. There's 4 on that one. Or there were. All right, well, we'll take this 1 that's available, and then we'll just have to... I don't understand the spaceport storage thing in the slightest. Doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, there you go. It just... That's just life, isn't it? Now then, the wrong ones have been coming from kind of this... we've had them from this direction, and presumably they came from this way as well last time. Now, I don't know what the fastest way out there is going to be, other than kind of command center spam. But it's not just command center spam. You've got to expand your energy grid and all manner of other business as well in order to spam out that far. You've pressed the wrong button there. Keep your orientation the way that you're familiar with and you'll be happier. Right, grab those 6 lads there. Right, upgrade me conversion center, please. So I can convert some more fellas. Because we're going to need them if we're going to progress much further. Anyway, progress much further is what we're going to aim to do next time. All being well, we'll find a rebel camp and excommunicate it. If not, we'll just try and occupy as much of the city as we possibly can. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next enthralling encounter that is likely to be pretty enthralling. And an encounter, one would hazard. And yeah, I'll be back soon with another one. Really, that only got me one extra dude. Yeah, that's not good enough. No, it's not. Right, give me a council monument. You know why I want a council monument? So that I can start buying up new blocks. Like, you know, super rapid fire. And that uses up a heck of a lot of power. So I'm going to need a bigger power station as well. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for tuning in today. And you all have yourself a lovely one. And I'll catch you in the future. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Good, right, mining. Excellent. Now, this should be a nice recurring amount of resources coming in. Splendid. If, of course, I've got the workers to actually get the rubbish out of the flipping thing in the first place and stuff it in some kind of storage box. Now, I believe I mentioned already that on the roadmap is transportation later on. And I suspect that will be, you know, trucks or conveyors or any... it could be anything, I suppose. Helicopters, cargo zeppelin, jet ski. I don't know. I haven't written it, so it's hard for me to say exactly. But I would imagine that will help transport things around a little bit better. Right now, you're stuck with your dudes picking up a box, sticking it on a trolley of some kind, and going, flipping, stick this over here, whatnot. So I've gone with the approach of sticking a storage shed right next to the mine and hope that that keeps it moving quite quickly. You never know. Could be an efficient way to work. Might be a terrible way to work, but, you know, it's a way to work, and it's the way that I'm working.